in Half Moon Bay, who's, formerly famous for its annual Pumpkin Festival. It's as if they've discovered Mount Everest out behind Mount Whitney.
Teenage surfer Jeff Clark grew up along Half Moon Bay's secluded coast, riding homemade boards in the region's powerful, rugged waves, where he carved out a frontier existence, far removed from surfing's mainstream.
I was a freshman in high school, and you could see this place exploding from out behind the building where we'd all congregate in the morning. And I was with my childhood friend, and it's like I had to go, Brian, we gotta go check that out. We'd sit up on a cliff and watch this place go. And one day it was like, Brian, today's the day. I go, bring your board. And he's like, there's no way I'm paddling a half a mile offshore to a place I've never been. So he sat here at the end of the cliff and said, I'll call the Coast Guard, tell them where I last saw you.
The year was 1975, and the wave Clark intended to ride broke a half a mile offshore into a veritable graveyard of jagged rocks. The wave was considered more a navigational hazard than a surf spot.
I just remember a wave jacking up, I'm in the vein, and total commitment. If I eat it, but I'm going. And I hit my feet, and I've never felt water pass across the bottom of a surfboard so fast. Fastest I've ever gone. And I made it. And I just thought, man, I want another one of those.
Jeff went out there for the first time and rode it by himself and couldn't get anyone to go back out with him.
There just weren't any takers around here. People just didn't believe me. They just thought, oh yeah, he's out of his mind. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And I said, it's the best big wave you'll ever surf.
Jeff Clark was sitting out there, nobody in the bleachers, no helicopters flying over, no cheering crowds, doing his shit by himself.
He'd be like the equivalent of a mountain man killing grizzly in the Rockies, and doing a 3-day battle and then sleeping inside the carcass that night and not having anyone to tell about it.
My parents had no idea I was riding waves like this. I believed in my ability to go out there and ride it. It was my sanctuary. I could leave the shore and go out there and be so focused and so in tune and feel the ocean with every fiber in my body, and I was part of it.
Jeff Clark's greatest challenge was how he internalized all that emotion and all that drama and all that adrenaline, surfing that place alone year after year after year.
Jeff Clark surfed Mavericks alone for 15 years. Until finally, in 1990, he was able to convince two Santa Cruz surfers, Dave Schmidt and Tom Powers, to join him.
They went back to Santa Cruz with these tales of these waves. And the next time it broke, there were photographers, there were 10 guys.
Suddenly it's like, wait a minute, California is a big wave place.
The discovery of this monstrous wave in Northern California produced an entirely new breed of big wave surfer.